Hi, everybody, for coming out. I see that we have a few attendees. My name is Mike Carlson. I'm the Assistant Superintendent at Hampton Bays for Curriculum Instruction. We are so happy to have, I want to call you Vicky because I don't know how to say your last name, Urbella.
You can call me Vicky. All the teens call me Vicky, so it's fine.
So Vicky is from our great library in town that offered to come out and speak to parents tonight. This is the last in our series of webinars for parents, or at least the initial part. We're going to be back on with another series of webinars in the near future. We just have to collect some more presenters, get some more topics. So if you ever want to reach out to me specifically, please feel free to email me with any suggestions that you have. It's been wonderful to have this time together online. It's been a great start to the school year, and we're so happy to have the support of not only our parents, but our library as well, and our other community supports too. So without further ado, if Vicki, if you want to take things over for now.
Sure.
And thank you again for coming out tonight.
Happy to be here, and thank you so much for having me and for everybody that has joined. Just want to explain, my mask is off at the moment just so you can hear me, but if someone does come in and need assistance, my mask will be on, which might muffle me for a little bit during this webinar. But just want to introduce myself. My name is Vicky Herbalis. I run the Teen Services Department here at Hampton Bays Public Library, and we have a children's department, an adult reference department, as well as plenty of resources online and an ESL coordinator too. So I'm going to share my screen with you so we can go over some of our online resources, and then we'll get down into Brainfuse so we can learn more about our online learning tools and online tutoring for free, which is awesome. So let me just share my screen. So pretty much when you come to hamptonbayslibrary.org, this will be your landing page. And in it, we'll have a carousel of all the events that are going on. On the left-hand side, you'll find some online resources, which is really where you want to start if you're looking for online tools, such as ebook downloads, audiobooks, magazines. We now have movie streaming as well, entertainment streaming, all free with your library card. Pronunciator, which is language learning, and Brainfuse on the left-hand side. So library also is the county resource for everything we have to offer, including research databases and job and careers, degree information, and all of the things we have on our website will also be found here as well. From our website, again, if you scroll towards the top under departments, that's where you can get to specifically the adult department, the teen department, and the children's department websites. I'm just going to throw my mask on. Somebody did come in. Okay, so hope you can still hear me. All right, so if we scroll down on the left side of our page and we click on Brainfuse Help Now, this will take us to the home page where we have to enter our library barcode information. And those numbers are found on the back of your library card. You just enter that here without any spaces. From our teen page, this can be found under homework, college, and career. And we have a lot of other resources there as well, such as jobs for teens, internship information, DMV written tests, college information, and student aid information. So from our teen page, you just click on homework help, and it'll take you to that same page too. Just as a side note, if you are having issues with your library card, please give us a call. October is also free library card month. We extended it. So if you lost your library card or you just need a new one, please come in. We will fix that for you and get you one straight away. With your library card, you also have access to our new hotspots that we're lending out, which may come in handy for the time when we're doing virtual learning. And programming as well. We're offering a variety of programs in the teen department for kids to come in to pick up a kit, take it home, create a craft, which is going to be great for the holiday season, and virtual programs. This Saturday too, our Friends of the Library is offering a book sale for kids. It's got board books, easy readers, pictures, chapter books, nonfiction, classics, famous authors, board games, and more. And that will be here on the front lawn of the library from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, great. Now let's get started. So once we enter our library barcode information here and click Log into Help Now, this will take you to the landing page. So here is where you'll have all of the information to help you use Brainfuse. You'll see on the left-hand side, there's live tutoring. Tutors are available from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single day. That's Sunday through Saturday. There's also a new service, FAFSA Live Help. You can get live help from somebody filling out your forms and sending it in. This service is the whole entire Brainfuse for kids in grades K, kindergarten through 12th grade, and also adult learners as well. And it is free to use with your library card. So the first thing that we're going to click on is live tutoring. You'll see here there's two options to select. You first select your grade. So for example, I'll select I'm an 8th grader, and then your subjects will pop up below. Just select math. If you need somebody in Spanish, they also offer tutors to help in Spanish too. If you click Get Live Help, they'll assign you a tutor. Okay, and on the left side, you'll see that there's a whiteboard area where you can go through equations and problems together. And what's great about working with this online tutor is they will record your session and save it for you, and you can find them in your account area later. So on the right-hand side, you'll see someone already answered. I'm just going to answer them below. And thanks for all that they're doing. And they're not bots, they are live tutors that are on 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. if your kids have questions, or even if you have questions to help them out. And again, this is a live whiteboard area you can write on, and the tutor, will also contribute to it as well. So when you're done, you can X out of your session, click leave, and then it'll take you to a quick survey. But you'll see at the top, you can email the transcript of your session, which is it's plain text, or you can replay the session. And this I'll show you later on where you can find the recording of your session as well. Once you just click through the quick survey, you click submit, and then you can click here to go back to the home page to get back to all of the other options you have. So if we go into the writing lab, this is a great tool for kids that need help with their essays. So what you do is you can submit your essay to Brainfuse. They'll assign it to someone. This person will read through it, give suggestions and edits of what they can do to make it a better paper, and send it back to you with their suggestions. It usually takes about 1 business day, that's Monday through Friday, once you upload it, for it to come back with edit suggestions for you. So you have the option to upload your document from your computer, from your cloud pack, which is here at Brainfuse, where you store some of your documents that you upload, and from your whiteboard, which is what I had showed you in that live tutoring area on the left side. There's a whiteboard area in Brainfuse. You can write stuff and collaborate with your peers as well. You can add comments, what you need somebody to look for or look for you specifically in this paper, and then you submit it. And then your results with the suggestions will be sent to your message center within that 1 business day. So when you're in here too, you'll see on the left, you can easily access some of the other areas that are available to you. So then if we go into the next section, which is Skill Surfer, this is practice tests and questions. They also have lessons. You expand the subject option. You get a subsection with notes and videos and explanations for each lesson in the subsection. They're organized by elementary, middle school, and high school. You'll see there's also other areas. It's not just for kids, it's for adult learners as well, equivalency tests, etc. But for our purposes, we'd be using the elementary school, middle school, and high school areas. So in order to see the options there, you just simply click on that section, and it gives you all of the other subsections available to you. So if you wanted to take a look into math grade 8, just click that, and you have all of the items here on this page that are helpful for studying and practice. Includes concepts, it includes lessons, they have flashcards available, practice tests, videos that you could view that other people, tutors have created. So yes, this is helpful if you just wanted to do some practicing for yourself. Okay. And if you wanted to go back home, your options are at the top because that little sidebar here had disappeared once we clicked into the skill surfer. So we click home and that'll take us back to our home page. So send a question would be the next under expert help. This is, say you're trying to access Brainfuse, but it's outside of the live tutoring hours, like say past 11 p.m. or before 10 o'clock. Send a quick question. Specifically, you'll have to select your grade, your subject, your question, and then, or you can upload the document that you have a question with along with the comments that you have for either that problem, that science lab, whatever it may be, and submit your question. The same thing applies to send a question as it does with the writing lab. It usually takes about 1 business day to get back to you. So I wouldn't expect like a timely response if you need it right away. I would definitely go back on and ask, use that tutor tool. But if you can wait a day, you can absolutely submit a question. And the responses that they send you will also be found in your message center of your account. So they also have language help. So if you click on Language Lab, they have it for 3 specific languages: French, Italian, and Spanish. So you can click on Get Life Help to have a tutor help you there too. They also have a vocabulary builder. You could practice using games, quizzes, flashcards, and spoken pronunciations, which is kind of like if you've heard of Duolingo or if you have used the app, they have something a little bit similar to that. Okay. So we go back home, just want to show you because it's not on the left-hand side of those options, the featured FAFSA service. If you click on here, if your senior is trying to apply for something and need a little bit quick help, it's pretty similar as the live tutor area. You just select the subject, it's FAFSA, and you click Get Life Help, and somebody will help you out, okay? So under the study area, you have the first thing, which is the LEAP learning platform. It's a diagnostic test center. It's got study plan lessons and live tutoring as well. And LEAP creates your learning plan for you based on a skills assessment that you'll take at the beginning of the course. So when we hop into here, it looks a little different. You'll see they start with some ACT and college readiness, but you can scroll down and get to GED, SAT full length. So these are pending courses, but when you click on a course, it will prompt you to start taking a skills assessment, and you would have to click Start Test before they assign you lessons and things you have to that are specific to you and your learning route. So what's important to notice here is that the college readiness and the SAT that they have might be helpful, especially now where we're really not able to take in-person SAT study help. So under study, Flashbulb, this is more user created. So they're flashcards. You can create some for yourself, but this is where other users have created flashcards and then they make them available to everyone. You don't have to, but these people have made them available to all Brainfuse users. So it tells you before you click on a card, a flashcard pack, how many cards are in the pack, the date it was created, and the stars. And what the stars mean, it's the rating that people are giving it. The more stars it has, the better the rating. So if you click on the top, any of these description areas, you can organize the list by that item. So you can organize it by number of stars, you can organize it by the date, and the number of cards, which actually that went back to the description, which was weird. But yeah, so this is helpful if you want to see how other people are studying, or you can create your own set of flashbulb cards as well. Okay, and if you click back home, it will take you back to flashcard sets based on the subject. So math, you'll see they even have statistics, basic stats, they have algebra, geometry, quick little study tool. Okay, and to get back to your home page at the very top, just click on the Brainfuse icon. It's a little hidden, but to the right, there's your home option there. Okay. eParachute, you don't have to worry about. That's really for discovering college majors and career steps. So we'll skip that for now. So What's great about Brainfuse too is that they have collaborative tools. In order for you to use the live tutoring and the study help, you have to have a library card in good standing. But if you wanted to create a meeting through Brainfuse, whoever you invite does not have to have a Brainfuse account. You do if you want to set up a meeting, but your participants do not. So Meet is great because you can use the options that you have available through like live tutoring to also have with your friends during virtual learning. So whether that be the whiteboard tool you can use, you can share documents, you can collaborate with documents, and you can set up times to meet, which send email reminders. So to set up your times, you just click on the Meet icon, which was to the right under Collaborate. And under Brainfuse Meeting, you just have to invite your participants, which would be entering your email address, enter in your date, time, so that way it's a reminder that's sent to the email. And if you want a quick description of the meeting, when you hit send, it sends it out to all of your participants. So if we go back home, one of the last things I want to show you for tools that are on this Brainfuse is called Brainwave. So what this is it records a movie of your activity on the Brainfuse whiteboard. So again, that whiteboard was that tool I showed you with the live tutoring session that you also have access to in your meeting space under Collaborate. So you can record it. You doesn't have to, but you can record it. And then it's really useful for note-taking purposes, especially if you need to come back to that subject later on. And you can send it out to other people as well. You can email it to them. So it's ideal for homework problems, class projects, any other concepts that really involve sequencing. So whatever brainwaves you've created will be found in your archives here under My Brainwaves. So just as an example, I yesterday had accessed a quick tutor. You click on play and it'll give you a quick transcript. And also the whiteboard is on top here of anything that you may have entered and shared, and it will play through it. So again, this tool is really great for sequencing. Okay, you exit out of that. What's great about this as well is it doesn't just have your brainwaves on here. They have a brainwave library of things that other people have created. It doesn't show up right away, so you would have to search by keyword. But if you use the keyword search, just enter something simple like math, it will give you all of the brainwaves that popped up. Similarly to the flashcards, you can see the rating that it's been given, how many views these videos have had, the date it was uploaded, and by what author. It might be helpful if you have a specific problem that you're trying to solve, like say an algebra equation. You can type in the kind of equation it is maybe in the keyword search, and it could pop up, and you can view other people's brainwaves that they've saved, which is helpful. So last but not least, this is not necessarily a tool, but just to go in your account area where you can find your message center, your document center. If you go to the top of your options to the right-hand side, you'll see your username that's associated with your library card. Usually it's your first name, last name. I'm using our teen department library card, so it says Hampton-based teens. If you hover over it, you'll see all the options that are specific to you. So my account is just an area that shows you your username as well as your password. You can change your password in there. You can click on My Past Sessions, which are your past tutoring sessions. They're here recorded for you. You can see the transcript, you can email it, or you can view the recording. And then my Message Center, this is where your questions that you submitted, whether it be the Send a Question or the Writing Lab, when the tutor gets back to you with their suggestions or answers, it will be sent to here, your Message Center. Okay? And these options are also in this box to the right side, that's in green. You'll see My Tests, which is what you would have accessed using the Leap Learning platform. Whatever you've taken or you're in the middle of and you had to leave, it would be here, so you don't have to go search back into Leap. You could just go to your account under My Tests. My Calendar has all of your collaborations with your friends through Meet. They're all here. My Brainwaves, which are those recordings with your friends are there as well. And then last but not least, my Podpack, which is your uploaded area of documents. So if you uploaded any documents, if you're collaborating, they're saved to Brainfuse and they can be found here as well. Okay. And that's pretty much the nitty gritty of Brainfuse. You do have to have a library card in good standing in order to use this tool. And in good standing means it's not expired and fines do not exceed $5. If you do have an issue accessing Brainfuse with your library card, please give us a call. It could be either one of those things. We can sort it out. If you've lost your library card, we can absolutely replace it for you. Especially now throughout October, it is free to replace them. So it's definitely a good time to make sure the library accounts are in good standing. And again, if something like your fines exceed that amount, we'll work with you. We'll figure something out so at least you can access these tools to help kids through school at the moment. All right, I'm just going to stop sharing. I'm going to see if anybody has any questions that I can answer. Oh, Debbie, you're welcome. I'm really hoping that kids get a lot of use out of this. We actually, all of the Suffolk County libraries last month bought into expanding live tutoring hours. They used to only be Monday through Friday and sometimes Saturdays from like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It was really limited, but we all saw that the need for people to access this a lot more. So we all bought in and purchased an expanded time for live tutoring for people to have. So, are there any questions? Okay, I see one from a user. So can a student send a lesson from chemistry class for a math tutor, just like they would an essay for tutoring? Does tutoring work the same for all subjects? So yes, it does. So you can send a lesson do you mean, actually, let me just clarify. Do you mean Starlight to another user, like another student, or like send a full lesson to a math tutor, like send a question, you can upload the document and have a question about that lesson and they'll answer you. Is that what you mean? Okay, so yes. So if you have a question about a lesson that you had, you absolutely can log on to Brainfuse, and I'll show you this again real quick. So you can upload that through send a question. So here, if you need a tutor to clarify something, again, you select the grade, say 9th grade. I don't know when they teach chemistry anymore. It's 10th grade, so maybe it's 10th grade. But science, great. So science, chemistry is here. So if you had the chemistry lesson, click 10th grade, click the subject science, chemistry, enter the question, the specific question you have about the lesson, and then you would attach the document if you wanted to, or you can just ask the question from your computer. So this will get sent to the tutor. You might want to ask some specifics, like the exact pinpoint in the lesson for them, just so they're on the same page as you. Submit the question, and then the results are usually sent within 1 business day. I hope that answers your question. Does anybody else have any other questions? And you're welcome, Starlight, absolutely.
Vicki, that was great. I honestly never knew that. I don't know how long has that service been available?
We've had it for quite a few years, and we have, whenever we did our school visits for the middle school and high school, we could, at the beginning of the year, we would always advertise every time we're in there that we have Brainfuse to kids. But I guess it was hard to kind of get into the hands of parents to know too that this is here, and when your kids need help, you have professionals here to help you outside of the school hours with your absolutely free with your library card.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I just checked my local library. They have the same service. So
yes, mostly all Suffolk County libraries subscribe to Brainfuse for the most part. There might be like 1 or 2 that are not, but most Suffolk libraries do.
If there's any more questions, please feel free to put them in the Q&A. If not,
actually what I'll do as well is I'll type in the chat my email in case anybody has questions outside of this. You can email me anytime. Again, Brainfuse is great for students, but they also have a lot of great tools for adults as well.
Oh, thank you again. We appreciate everything you do for the
You're
community.
welcome.
Thanks so much for your time and getting things ready for tonight. We will be putting out a website with just some of the resources and also some of the resources that Vicki put together tonight in a presentation for everyone. We'll have this recorded, so if you missed, the first part or any part at all, or any of the other previous presentations, those will all be available through this website as well. So we'll have that up shortly. And thank you so much again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you to everybody. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Mike, and everyone at the schools, and thank you, parents. This is not an easy time, but we're all getting through this together. So thank you, everybody.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks
You
again.
too. Bye.